I'm Rachel Platt, the Director of Community Engagement at the Frazier History Museum. So, who do I stay home for? These two wonderful women. This is my mother, Inez. She's 89 years old. And here is my mother in law, Geraldine, and she is 94 years old. So when I think of why I social distance, it's for these two remarkable women, the matriarchs in our family, and we gain strength and wisdom from them each and every day. So for the women in my life, I say, it only makes sense since we're the start of the Kentucky Bourbon Trail. Cheers to both Nezzy and Geraldine, who we lovingly call Grandma. Cheers.
I'm staying home for my mom, and recently she sent me a cloth mask in the mail, and I've been wearing that to the grocery store and to the laundromat. So also importantly, I'm staying home for them. The less I go out, the safer they are and the more protected their families are. But speaking of the mail, whenever I feel like I'm not connected to my mom or my friends, I'll write a letter. And so that way they get something personalized from me. I always include stickers or something cute in there. And I don't know about you, but I always feel so much joy when I get something in the mail from a friend. So you can go online to the post office website and buy stamps. You can pick out the ones that you want. And yeah, sending letters has been bringing me a lot of joy.
Hello, this is Tony from the Frazier Museum. And again, we are on my porch, virtually distancing. And sometimes that gets to be a little bit difficult when you think of all the friends you want to spend time with. Um, but we do it, of course, for the good of the community, and particularly for those who are most vulnerable. And sometimes when it's difficult, I try to remind myself who I'm staying home for. I'm staying home for my mother. She'll be 80 years old this year. She has done lots of things in her life, but among them are, besides being a mother, she was an art teacher. She was a dance teacher. She was a ballerina, a professional ballerina. She toured Europe as a ballerina. And she has lots of really great stories about traveling around Europe with nothing more than a loaf of bread. Now, mostly at this point, I maintain contact with her virtually. We do artwork together. You can see here. And it's a great way to stay connected when you can't be in direct contact with someone. And I encourage you to do the same thing. It is time well spent. But I'd like to thank you for doing your part in helping to slow the spread of this pandemic, particularly for those who are most vulnerable, like my mother. And I'd like to ask you who you stay home for. Sometimes it's just good to remind yourself. Be safe out there and stay healthy at home. Thank you.